Let's try again. Hey, Charlene T. Easter here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time coming. Tonight, as you can tell, I'm always a little glowy when I come on live because, you know, it's hot. And I try to get my stuff in order, but I wanted to come on and talk about body glow tonight. Where I am in Virginia, it is warm. It's August, so it is summertime. And we all know during the summer we have more body parts showing. So I have on a tube top because I wanted to be able to show y'all some of the body glow that I have so you can see how the shades look on me for my melanated complexion. Um, I consider myself to be kind of caramel complected. Someone else may think something different, but this will kind of give you a gauge, and I can also make recommendations for products if you might be interested um, for your skin type. So, hey, Nikki. Um, if you know anything about me, one, I am a part-time makeup artist, but a full-time beauty enthusiast. I love all things beauty, makeup, skincare, hair care, fragrance, and I love body glow. So let's talk a little bit about some of the products that I have. And I have a couple of things that are new, and they're new to me, meaning I just purchased them semi recently and I haven't opened them or tried them. So you'll get my first impression when I try it on my hand to see how it looks, what the texture of the product is, and what the finish is. And then there are three products that I have that I've used before that I do really like. And there's one main product so far that I use in my professional makeup kit. And I use it on myself personally when I go out. Like when I go out in any of the I can't even get it out now. Decolletage is showing shoulders, back, arms, and legs. Body glow is really, really good for that. And especially, for ladies who are over like hosiery, um, or thigh highs or tights or anything like that. And a lot of people don't really prefer, sorry, y'all, I'm always sweating when I start. Don't prefer to wear that. So when it's warm, here are some of the things that you can use. And then I'll also talk about how I like to use body glow for what I call delicious looking skin. Like literally it's going to make somebody want to reach out and touch it. And to me, that's the goal. I don't know about y'all, but that's the goal. So I want to share one product that is new to me, but I really want to say I think this may be the OG of body glow. Anybody who's anybody has heard of J-Lo, otherwise known as Jennifer Lopez, the actress, singer, dancer, entrepreneur, and she was rocking it out in like the 90s, 2000s with a lot of her music. And I know I was one who always like admired her makeup looks. They were so glamorous and so gorgeous. So the celebrity makeup artist who I believe was her primary makeup artist during that time, and I think he still does her makeup sometimes. His name is Scott Barnes. So everybody kind of dubbed the term the J Lo glow. If you heard of it, drop a comment so I know I'm not alone. But he actually created a product called Body Bling. You can see it's blinging because it is kind of gold in packaging. And this isn't on his site anymore. So I don't know if this is permanently discontinued or if it's temporarily out of stock. But I feel like he might be a little bit of a modern day OG when it comes to body glow and people looking glowy and doing on their skin. And I believe I read an article some years ago of how like he just kind of mixed up body creams and some highlighters and some bronzers and he created this product. Um, so again, this one is new to me and I just want to give you all an idea of what this one looks like, and then I will show you some others that you can get. Sorry, y'all. Some others that you can get in case this one isn't offered anymore. So this one you can tell has a goldish hue to it. And you can tell it has some kind of shimmer in it. And you could tell it was sort of like a cream, but it's not like super thick. Like you see, it's not terribly messy on my fingers or anything. But Body Glow is really, really good for a couple of different things. So one, you can use it to give, it's sort of like, some of them are more a little bit like body makeup. So let's call this maybe like a finishing touch his, because it's not super thick, but I think it's thick enough. I think it's thick enough where you can see. Can y'all see it? That it adds like a little bit of a glow and a little bit of shimmer to the skin. So that was the Body Bling, which I think is, again, a recent kind of OG. And again, that was Scott Barnes. I don't think that one is available. However, if you like something that gives your skin a little bit of a glowy tint, and it depends on the color that you like, I'm going to talk about the product that I'm kind of like the most familiar with and the one that I use the absolute most on myself. I've used it on brides. I've used it on models and clients that have come to me for makeup artistry services. I've used it a lot for models that were like bodybuilders, or those who are like doing swimsuit shoots. That was hard to get out. And this product is called, I'm going to show you, I have a couple, but this is well used. Okay, let me show you a new one. This is called Gleam Face and Body Radiance. And this product, it was created by celebrity makeup artist Melanie Mills. Her name may not mean a lot to you if you aren't in the beauty industry, if you aren't a makeup artist who's really into celebrity makeup artists. However, I bet money that you have heard of Dancing with the Stars, and she was the key or lead makeup artist, I believe, for that entire show. So I know I didn't look at it a lot, but I looked at it sometimes. And I, again, was always wowed by the glamorous and dramatic makeup looks that everybody had, in addition to the fact that everybody's body looked glowy and tan and shimmery and just like delicious skin. So this is a product that I keep in my kit, and I keep some here because when I go out, I like this one. This is readily available, and it comes in 6 different shades. So this one is Opalescence, and you can see that this particular packaging is white. And she, I think recently, like within the past year or two, changed her packaging, I think, to coincide with the shade of the Face and Body Radiance. Now, this is a cream, and this is considered like a moisturizer and a body makeup. So here's a very important thing to remember when using this. And this one is kind of, if you've ever used like MAC strobe cream, this one is like the name, it's kind of opalescent. And I think everyone can use this if you just wanted to give yourself like a little touch of highlight on your skin without necessarily trying to change the hue, but just a little bit of glow and bringing attention to it. So you can see it's kind of white looking, and I do still have like the Body Bling here. But this one I think has slightly a little more like pink opalescence to it. But this would be really good anywhere on your body where you want to highlight, which means you want to bring it forward. So collarbones, I think, would be really, really good to use for like this shade, the opalescence. Or like after you put on some of the other shades, because I mix and match almost everything. Like I mix and match lipsticks all the time. This would be really, really good just to give yourself a little bit, very little color, but more glowy sheen to look a little more even and get like a little bit of a pop to areas that you want to bring forward, like collarbones. So I like to use products like these in a few ways. The first way, if you're a makeup wearer, you can use this as like a part of your face prep, to use this as your moisturizer for your face before you put on your foundation, and then layer your foundation over it. So it'll look more like a kind of lit from within type of glow, instead of being like an obvious, blatant glow or sheen to your skin. But if you like an obvious, blatant glow or sheen to your skin, you can actually mix these products. And so this is Opalescence. This is one of 6 shades that is available back in the Gleam brand. This particular one is bronze gold, and this is one of my favorites. I love this. I'm going to put this on my other hand so you can see. But it looks very, very bronzy and gold. So it looks almost kind of metallic, but I like this a lot. So this is the bronze gold, and you can use it again on your face. You can use it as a base to go under your makeup. You can actually mix this cream product into your foundation and then apply your foundation if you like a more glowy look. And of course, you can use it as body makeup, any skin that is exposed. The only thing I highly recommend is that you do not use any other body oils or creams when you use this product. This should pretty much serve as like your body makeup and your moisturizer. This will help prevent transfer of the product. So I've shown you Opalescence, which is this one, bronze gold. And again, I use these on clients and I use them on myself. This one is Peach Deluxe. I'll show you how this one looks. And I like these a lot, a whole lot. When I'm going out, if any of this is exposed, I put it on. So after my shower, I will go ahead and lay a towel down if I'm doing it like on my bed. If I'm doing it on the side of the tub, it's cool. But I probably still will lay a towel down. And then I will go ahead and do the Gleam, like I'm doing my body lotion everywhere that's going to be exposed. And I will typically try to allow at least 20 minutes before I get dressed, because I want it to dry. And sometimes, you know, when you're getting ready, you're moving around, you're busy, 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 and then you cause yourself to start to sweat. So you kind of want to be relaxed, get it on, sit still a little bit so you can allow the product to dry. And I would give it at least 20 minutes. Yeah, and it doesn't say 20 minutes, but that's just my recommendation. And typically when I use on brides, especially if I'm going to use it as a little bit of a base underneath their foundation, I do that first, of course, but I will do any of their body that's exposed first, and then I'll do their face, because that gives it at least an hour and 10 minutes for me to finish their face for it to dry. And then I'll go back with like a paper towel and just press it to make sure I don't see any transfer, so it doesn't get on their gown or dress, like if it was a young lady for prom or if it was a special event. Because some of my sorors are very familiar, not my sorors, I'm sorry. Yes, my sorors, but some of my clients are very familiar with the Gleam and they like it a lot. So if they have special events, then yeah, they might ask for the body glow. So I'm going to say it is possible that it can transfer off on clothes. However, what again has been working well for me is if I put it on, if I allow it at least 20 minutes to dry, and then again, I'll take a cloth, like a dry cloth or a tissue, and just press it. Not rub it, but just press it to see if it's dry. And if it comes back clear with no transfer of product, then I'm like, okay, it's dry, and I'll get dressed. But if you mix it with other oils and creams, there is more of a chance, I believe, that it's going to transfer. So again, I would use it alone as the only body moisturizer, as well as sort of like the body makeup, because it has a hue. And then Melanie Mills Hollywood also has this super light, long lasting setting spray that she formulated to use with this. And according to this, it says apply your Gleam Face and Body Radiance and or Gleam Radiant Dust. And we'll talk about that in a second. Shake well before you spray evenly 6 inches from your skin. So you could do this over it. And you can also set it with this body dust. And I'll show you that in a minute. But this is the Peach Deluxe. So sometimes people aren't big on changing their skin tone a lot, but again, you just kind of want to enhance it. And whatever your shade, yes, Nikki, she does have a setting spray. And I mean, she created and formulated this to use with her products. But if you have one that works, that's a good body spray, I think you can always try it out. But for me, I would just give it the time to dry. And this one here is Peach Deluxe. So you can see it is much lighter. So again, if I were, I would use this all over, and I would use it somewhere where I wanted light to sort of catch it. Like you can see how that immediately caught the light because it's a little bit lighter. And then this one was the bronze gold. This catches a little more light because it looks a little more metallic, but isn't that pretty? Can y'all see that? But I use this all over. And the other thing that I think, like the Gleam especially, but many of the Body Glow products are really, really good for. If you don't like pantyhose, and sometimes if you have little scars, like I have a couple of blemish marks here on your legs, it's really good, I think, to use on your legs. And like I would say the top of your feet, so your feet won't be sliding in your shoes, to give your legs a very uniformed, tanned, bronzed, flawless look. So I think it's super, super great for that. Yeah, the bronze gold is my favorite. The bronze gold is my favorite. And then I also have, there's a deep gold, I think, that I don't think I have here, but I do have the rose gold, which I love as well. So you can see bronze gold, Peach Deluxe. The opalescence was over here, and that was much, much a lighter shade, sort of like just to add a little bit of sheen, I would say, maybe a little more sheen than color. And these products like the bronze, if you're a fair complected person, this is going to give you a tan. Like I've used it on ladies who are much lighter than I am, but still melanated ladies, and it bronzed them, it tanned them. So I like that too. But yeah, so this one is rose gold, and I'll put a little bit here. And you see how it rubs in. I don't think you need a whole lot, and it gives a nice sheen. But this is my favorite. So those are 3 of the shades that are offered from Gleam, which is Melanie Mills Hollywood. And again, she is a celebrity makeup artist, a fantabulous makeup artist who created these products, I believe primarily to use on Dancing with the Stars, because they needed something that was transfer proof and sweat proof, because they're dancing, so they're sweating. And then she also makes the Gleam Radiant Dust. And I have a huge one that I've had for a while. It looks like the packaging, I don't know if she sells different sizes of this product and the packaging is available in different sizes, but when I tell you I have a huge one that I bought a while ago, and I'm nowhere near making a dent in that thing. It's much bigger than this. But this, if you are someone by chance who doesn't prefer creams or lotions, and I have 4 more things, 1, 2, yeah, 4 more products to show you that you might like. Because people like different brands and different things. But you can use her powder, and you can see it's basically a shimmer powder. And another thing that I like to do with this, the same way you wear your liquid foundation or you put on your liquid or cream foundation, and most formulas will require you to allow it to dry a little bit, and then you would set it with like a setting powder. You can do the same thing with the Gleam using her Radiant Dust, and it's just going to add more sparkle to your body. So you could use the setting spray, or I'm going to shake a little bit of this out on this hand, since that's on this hand already. It's very finely milled, as you can see, very finely milled. But if you prefer powder, because you can use powders to give yourself a body glow too, if you don't prefer creams, or if you feel like you're wearing something that you don't want to take a chance of product transferring on. You see? And this particular one is deep gold. So this is a deep gold shade. So like I might layer this over the bronze gold, and I could use it to set it, or I could use it just to create that glow wherever I wanted to create it. So I love these products. I use them in my personal kit, and I use them in my professional kit. So that is Gleam. Again, you can use it under your foundation. You can use it mixed into your foundation, and you can use it as a body makeup or glow anywhere you have exposed skin. I have never had any kind of issues in terms of allergy or allergic reaction or anything like that. And I mean, you know, you get attention because, you know, you be gleaming. You be gleaming. So I love it. So that is the Gleam product. I'm going to talk about Fenty Beauty next. And this is the Fenty Beauty. Are you a Fenty Beauty stan? Hey, Kenyatta. If you are a Fenty Beauty stan or fan, I really do like most of the products that she puts out. And it's not like, oh, I love Rihanna, so I love everything she does. I do love her. I love her style, but I really like a lot of the products that she puts out. And I love the fact that she cared enough to center and focus on diversity so everybody feels included. So diversity and inclusion. I love that. But I think I got this last year, and this is called Body Sauce Body Luminizing Tint. And this is the packaging. The shade that I have is called Salted Caramel because it is a little bit deeper than I am, and slightly more red, which I like because when I tan or get extra sun during the summer months, I turn a little more red. This is thicker, so I'm going to show you. Now this hand has remnants of product on it, but I wiped off a lot of it. This is a little bit of a, this isn't quite as thick as the Day Radiance, as you can see, but you see the color. So it looks a little more like foundation, but it looks really, really, really good on the body. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to put some over here so y'all can see how it looks. This to me has not quite as much shimmer, and she does have other body products with way more shimmer in it. Those weren't, I don't necessarily prefer shimmer as much as I prefer glow and delicious looking, yummy looking skin. So this is the body sauce, and I'm going to put it here so you can see the difference between this side and this side once I get it on. So do you see how it's giving me like sheen, but you see it's also turning a little more red. So it's changing my complexion some, which I like sometimes in the summertime. Are y'all able to see it, the difference? So you see one side is slightly more yellow. I have a little bit of sun, but it's giving sheen. It has a scent that is not quite like baby powder, but it's giving off a little bit of a powder scent. So this is one that I really like. And this one comes in like 7 shades. And there are at least 3, if not 4, that are deeper than this, which I love because again, diversity and inclusion. So everybody feels like they can get their body sauce on. But this I think is really, really pretty. And again, I would do the exact same thing that I said with pretty much any of these products. I would put a towel down if I was doing this like on my bed. I would layer my product on, putting no more than I need to just to get this nice, flawless looking. I might do 2 layers. I might, but I'm extra sometimes. So that I look nice and even and glowy and delicious all over. And I would allow it at least 20 minutes. Yeah, I really, really like this one. And of course I want other colors, and I said I would add them to my kit. I haven't yet, which doesn't mean that I won't, but I do have a backup brand new one of these because I do like this. And I actually want to show you how, so this is one layer. You see, it has a little bit of kind of reddy, golden, like bronzy look, right? But I think if you want it to look like completely flawless, you could do 2 thin layers. And that to me makes it look a little more makeup-y, but not unnatural, right? So that's like 2 layers right in that center part of the Fenty body sauce. I like it. And you see, it's not super glittering, but my skin looks good, right? And hydrated and delicious. So that is one that I really, 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 really like for melanin skin to do body glow. And that's what we have over here. And then I really liked this one too. And I'm going to put this one on this side. I believe this might be showing it sold out right now, but I haven't shared my video. Well, actually I have a short where I mentioned Sol de Janeiro's Boom Boom Cream. Smells delicious. Yes. Yes, Kenyatta. Smells delicious. So Sol de Janeiro also makes this GlowMotions Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil. This says tinted transfer resistant shimmer for body and face. So this is saying that you would be able to use this one on your body and face. And there is one other shade that I think is a little more like champagne-y. I didn't get that one because of course y'all know I'm gonna get the one that's bronze. So we're gonna put this here. And like I talk about that Boom Boom Cream, oh my gosh, this smells so good. I wonder if it tells you here what this scent is, but it smells, it's not quite like cinnamony, but it smells really good. And this is described as a warm bronze tint. For body, gently blend all over. For face, use as a highlighter or mix with foundation. So this is saying that you can mix this with foundation. So I'm going to shake this one up a little bit because they say it's an oil. But I like this. I think half of this might be gone. This is my personal one. I haven't used this in my kit because it was an oil. I didn't know if it was something that would be easier to transfer on people's clothes or might be a little more messy. But I like it. So let's put some here. Oops. It's a little more messy. It's a little more runny, but still kind of thick. How am I going to do this? You see how bronzy? And you can tell this one probably has a little more shimmer in it, but it's really pretty. And oh my God, it smells so good. It smells really good. So I'm going to use this GlowMotions. Let's say Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil on this side. Ooh, y'all see the glitter. You can use them anytime you would like to, because for me, the goal isn't, oh, I'm trying to necessarily look like I've gone to the beach, as much as if I'm going out and I have exposed skin, I want everything to look flawless and perfect, right? And I like delicious looking skin. I literally don't know what else to call it, but isn't that pretty? And you saw it was easy. You see my hands look, you don't see much color as much as you see sort of like a little bit of an oil residue. And it's not like super slippery, slidey, greasy, but isn't that pretty? Like, I like this a lot. And it smells Really good. It smells really good. So this is the GlowMotions. Fenty Beauty, which you can see when the light is hitting it. You can, you know, my skin just looks, ooh, sorry. My skin just looks really flawless to me. This is more glowy and dewy, and I think it's probably because it's oil. So I really like this one. And again, this is in my personal kit. You can see she a little bit messy around here. We cleaned her up, but this is good. I think it's probably temporarily out of stock, but that's what this is. And it smells yummy, like really yummy. So you'll have delicious looking and delicious smelling skin. So yes, Kenyatta, I would use Body Glow products anytime I want to make my skin look flawless all across. And if I have exposed skin, sometimes we go out in the winter, sometimes we go out for holidays. Girl, yes, if you have a little cleave showing, I would put it on there. My neck probably, if, and I know you personally aren't a huge makeup wearer, you probably can wear this alone. You know what I'm saying? With maybe a little face powder. You just might not want a lot of it, right? As long as it doesn't have anything in it that will be bothersome to you in terms of irritation or allergies. But I like this, and you can tell this one isn't super messy at all. Like that's what's on my hands, and you don't really see color as much as you see the sheen from the oil. So that is a really good one that I like, and I think I've had that one for probably over a year. And then I have two more, and these are new to me. So this one is called the Illuminating Veil from Danessa Myricks Beauty. I love Danessa Myricks. She literally is the very first makeup artist I ever learned anything from when I decided I wanted to try to do makeup professionally. Um, and now she's done products for years, but she's really over the past, I don't know, 5, 10 years, developed her own line in her own name. Because she used to sell them as something else because I used to buy them because she's like a mix master. She's a fantabulous makeup artist as well. And she loves to mix colors. She loves to play with all types of pigments. It's like she's the artist that has your canvas as the face. I said that backwards. That has your face as the canvas. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So this is her Illuminating Veil Liquid Highlighter. And this literally is brand new. And something that I'm pretty sure I want to add to my kit. But she does a lot of demos on her Instagram. But you can see how pretty that is. More shimmer. And this particular shade is called Radiance. So I think this will look especially good on melanated skin. And I am certain she probably has I'm certain she has at least 10 of these shades. And there are a couple of others that are like more coppery, more bronzy that would look really good on melanin skin. Danessa herself is a chocolate beauty. So I know she's mindful. And again, in terms of being inclusive. So this is like a Black owned brand. Uh-oh. I'm trying to get something out to show y'all. I'm pumping. I'm pumping. But I think this would be really pretty to use as a base after I start my face prep. And I probably would not use a moisturizer unless I had a client with especially dry skin. I might then use a moisturizer and then do this over it if I was using it under makeup, because either way I have to set it with a powder, so I think it would be fine. Hold on. I'm sure this is user error. Okay, let's do this a different way. I'm going to get a little bit out so I can show you. This is pretty. This way. You see how that looks a little more champagne-y gold? That's pretty. So again, you can mix and match products based on where you're using them and how you would like to use it. This to me would also make like a really nice highlighter if you just wanted to highlight the tops of your cheeks. Some people like to put a little bit here. Some people like to do like the sides here of their forehead. If you're oily, you may not prefer that look. I know I don't, but if you just wanted to do a little highlight here, this would be good. And again, I think this would make a really nice base underneath, as well as an all over body glow product. And again, not really messy, not particularly oily. And what I'm noticing is that this one is kind of drying down nicely. You can see a little remnant of the product on my hand, but I've rubbed it in, and that's what we're left with here. So I feel like this one truly is more of an illuminator to give you a little glow, maybe more so than a body makeup like the Gleam or the Fenty, which to me, these definitely are body makeup. But this looks like it's giving you just a little more illumination, highlight to draw attention to the area. So I do like this, and this is a pretty color, her Illuminating Veil, Danessa Myricks Beauty. So that's new to me. And then one more thingy thing. This one is from a brand called Artist Couture, and this is so pretty. It's an oil. Isn't that pretty? Y'all see that? Ooh, it's a lot of glitter in there, but I like it. So this is, I'm going to say, a brown owned business. Danessa Myricks, black owned. Fenty Beauty, black owned. And this is new to me. I'm almost positive. Not a huge scent that I can make out, but I'm also still smelling this. Very much smelling this. But I'm pretty sure I purchased this from Sephora. And let's see if she... Okay, so you see it comes out as drops. That's pretty. And this one to me looks almost like a coppery pinky. Looks like it's got a little bit of red in it, but you can see the shimmer, which I like. So I, again, would consider this to be more of an illuminating body glow product, like the Danessa Myricks one, than a body makeup. That's it on my finger. It is, there's a little scent, but it's not bad. I can't make it out. So this is an oil. So for sure, this is something that's going to give you glow for no other reason than it's oil. Any oil is going to give you some kind of glow to your skin, but this one has, that's pretty. It has glitter in it. I think this would be really pretty on melanin skin as well. I can't make out the scent, but I kind of like it. It's faint, it's subtle, but can y'all see it? Yeah. So this was, or is actually, the Artist Couture Supreme Glow Head to Toe Perfection Oil. I definitely would throw this on right out the shower. Right out the shower. And for areas where I might just want to add some sort of shimmery highlight and glow, but not necessarily cover anything, I think this would be really nice. But I like body oils, as y'all well know. And then the last thing that I want to share is, I didn't do a picture of this, but this is called OMGLO Highlighting Finishing Spray. And this is a black owned brand. And I can see her face just as clearly in my mind, but I cannot think of her name. But I would be sure to share the links in the bio. But this is designed to moisturize skin. So this is a product that I don't want to minimize her product, but it is a water-based product. So this isn't a cream or oil or a lotion. It's water-based, and it does have glitter in it, as you can see. And she has several different shades of this. And now I think she actually has other products, serums. She might have body oils, but this is what I'm most familiar with from her. You shake it up to activate all the glow. and then you just spray it. So if you're one who, especially if you're not into makeup a lot, if you don't want a lot of body makeup, but you just like a little extra shimmer or shine, and it smells really good. This one smells good. This one is called Incredible, and I have one or two others. This is good to spray on before you start your makeup while you're doing your face prep to moisturize the skin because it's liquid. But it's also really good sometimes after you use several powders with your foundation to take that powdery look off and to add like a little bit of glow to your skin. So I sometimes, if I just want a little something, but I don't feel like doing creams or oil or any extra oil if I've already oiled my body, if I'm about to go out, I'll shake this up and spray it all over my arms because I know it's going to give me like a little bit of a sheen and glittery look. So I like this one. And this one is called OMGLO. And she has several different shades. And I honestly think she was the first one to come up with this whole concept of like the water thing. Yes, yes. With like glitter and shimmer in it. And then other brands, I believe, started copying her. So support a sister, and I'll be sure to make sure I share links to her products. But yeah, these are some of the products that I have that I use in my personal and professional kit to create flawless, delicious looking skin for face and for body. Of course, for face, again, we're going to have some foundation on. And actually today I used some of the bronze gold, which changes my complexion underneath the foundation that I put on. And then I put my foundation on because I like it to look a little more like lit from within versus mixing it with the foundation, which again, you can do. But I hope this was useful and helpful and kind of fun. Let me know if there are other things you might be interested in seeing. Yes, Nicole, what you said, I can do the spray. That's easy, an easy way to get glow and sheen. Yes, y'all. So this one is really, really good. And this one smells really good. I think they all smell a little bit different, but this again is incredible. It smells really nice. And this says that it's oil-free, alcohol-free, and paraben-free. Designed to moisturize skin. Yeah. Yeah, so these are some of the products that I use real quick. Gleam by Melanie Mills. Body Sauce by Fenty Beauty. I use this OMGLO spray. I use the Melanie Mills Gleam Radiant Dust. And a lot of times I do like to use this to kind of set over the Gleam Body Radiance. And sometimes I use it by itself as just a highlighter. And then these products are new to me, but I'm going to be using them. I'm going to be using them. This one, I'm certain is not going in my kit. We keeping her. We're going to throw her on after we get out the shower. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then the GlowMotions. I really like this one. This is the one that I put on this side before I spray. So y'all can tell I'm all shimmered up, glowing and bronzy. But I really like this. And this smells yummy. So yeah. Today was all about trying to maintain our melanin or enhance our melanin using Body Glow products. And I hope it was helpful. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. And hopefully, if you're interested in seeing some of the skincare empties that I've utilized to help with my skin, because I've had some skin issues, but it is much, much, much better thanks to a fantastic master esthetician who has been working with me to do chemical peels. And me actually making a commitment to my skin. I'm going to be sharing some of the skincare empties that I have on Sunday at 11 o'clock here live. And it will be for face and body. So I have some other body products and I hope you will join me. I will see you all next time. Bye.